In a quiet village, wrapped in morning mist and the soft songs of sparrows, lived a poor potter named Aaron and his gentle-hearted son, Dev. Aaron had no riches of gold, but he was rich in patience, kindness, and quiet wisdom, treasures he unknowingly passed into Dev's heart. Dev was a boy of few words, not because he was weak, but because he chose to observe, to listen, and to understand before speaking. One day, news echoed through the village like a ringing bell. The king himself would be visiting. People cleaned streets, decorated houses, and practiced their smiles, hoping to be seen. But Dev sat alone beside the old village, drawing circles in the dust, lost in thought. The king, disguised as a traveler to see his people's true nature, noticed the boy's calmness and approached him. With a curious smile, he asked, "Tell me, young one, what is more precious, gold or water?" The villagers leaned closer. Dev looked up, his voice calm and steady. "Water." Laughter burst from the crowd. "Foolish boy," they whispered. "He knows nothing of value." Yet the king said nothing. He placed a shining gold coin in one hand and a clay cup of cool water in the other and said, "Choose the one that is truly valuable to you." Dev bowed politely, chose the water, and walked away. The villagers mocked him again, louder this time. Day after day, the king returned, asked the same question. Dev gave the same answer, and every day people laughed. Even Aaron began to feel a quiet ache of shame. One evening, unable to hold it in, he asked softly, "Dev, do you truly not know gold is worth more than water?" Dev smiled gently and took his father's hand to his room. He reached under his bed and pulled out a small wooden box. When he opened it, Aaron gasped. It was filled with shining gold coins. "Where did you get these?" he asked, tears threatening his eyes. Dev spoke softly but with unshakable truth. "Every day after I choose water, the king secretly sends a servant with a gold coin to our doorstep. If I ever choose gold in front of everyone, he will know I understand its true value. Then he will stop asking, and the lessons will end. Father, I don't want one moment of applause. I want many days of wisdom. I am choosing patience over pride, learning over wealth, the long path over the easy one." Aaron's eyes filled with tears, not of shame, but of pride. That night, a gentle knock came at their door. It was the king, no longer in disguise. He looked at Dev with admiration and said, "Many speak of wisdom, but few live it. You have chosen silence over show, wisdom over gold, and time over applause. This kingdom needs hearts like yours." The next morning, in front of the whole village, the king announced that Dev would come to the palace not as a servant, but as a student of wisdom and future advisor. The same villagers who laughed now stood silent, their heads bowed. They finally understood true wisdom doesn't shout or seek approval. It waits, it endures, it shines quietly, like dawn breaking through clouds. Success does not come from applause, but from patience, courage, and the choices we make when no one understands us. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Wordy Heart for more emotional and inspiring stories that awaken your soul.